that runs through the entire history of the European Union. And what is this common thread? It is the total economic dependence of the European Union on the United States of America. Initially, the European Union was deeply dependent on being part of the dollar zone. From 1971, the European Union has another dependence, its dependence on America's budget and trade deficit. I'll explain. But to sum it up, one way or another, Europe's deep dependence on the United States was ingrained in the European Union's architecture. It will thus take much more than mere pronouncements or a few hundred billion euros of borrowed money spent on weaponry to establish Europe's independence from the United States. The fact that the European Union was, from the beginning, fashioned as a big business cartel is the reason why the European Union, from day one, needed fixed exchange rates. Because you see, currency fluctuations destabilize any cartel. That's why OPEC needs the dollar. It makes it hard to have currency fluctuations to maintain the necessary levels of collusion between the companies, the conglomerates, participating in the cartel. But from 1950 to 1971, the United States took care of this problem on Europe's behalf. As long as we were running a trade deficit in relation to the United States, we were allowed to be part of the dollar zone, our currencies pegged to the American dollar. But when around 1969, 1970, Europe and Japan, Europe started running a trade surplus with the United States, it was game over. On the 15th of August 1971, the Donald Trump of that era, remember him? President Richard Nixon, the Donald Trump of 1971. He got rid of Europe. He jettisoned Europe from the dollar zone. He sent his Treasury Secretary to Europe to give us the message, our leaders the message, that the dollar is our currency, he said, an American currency, and looking at the Europeans, and it is your problem. Two things happened next. First, to save their big business cartel, the European leaders scrambled to create our own fixed exchange rate regime. They tried everything. First, they called it the snake. Does anyone remember the snake? Then it was the European monetary system, the European exchange rate mechanism.